Hello, 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 Beatles. Happy spicy Thursday. I'll be with you 1 second. Okay. Hello, hello. Guess what? I have news. Ellie was falsely accused of being the headphone chewer. I know, because I caught Meg chewing on the new ones. I left the office for 5 minutes and I hear a noise and I'm like, that little bastard. And I come in and she's up here trying to chew on them. I couldn't believe my eyes. I don't believe it, Beatles. Nope, I refuse to believe it. I have chosen to believe my own narrative. That is my reality now. Anyway. Let me just settle in. Luckily, she didn't actually do any damage to him, so. Now let me. I have to loop these like I used to have the others looped. So that the cord doesn't get in my way. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Anyway, how we doing? How you doing, Beatles? Having a good one? I I decided to run into. It's funny. I had a doctor's appointment, just a basic medication management meeting, basically. Um, and afterwards, I decided to run into a Target just to see if there were any basic costumes that might jump out at me. But first, I decided to search on maps and see if there were any Spirit Halloweens nearby, and there weren't. So I decided to go to the Target. I go to the Target. I pull into the parking lot. There's a Spirit Halloween. So I went to the Spirit Halloween. And I actually did end up getting inspired. So I'm gonna try something. I think it's funny. I don't know if anyone else will find it funny, but that's okay. It is not a basic rehash of what I did last year, but it is definitely adjacent. Let's just say it's silly. It's very, very, very loosely Sable inspired, but only because I have a very funny mental image in my head. No, no, no. It's really stupid, honestly. It's one of those things that I think it's funny, so I'm gonna do it. It's very possible that every single person is gonna be like, Marcus, you're not funny. And I'm willing to accept that. Because I think it's funny. Um anyway, it's definitely gonna say you'll have to wait and see sort of thing though. Um I simply don't want to give it away. There's also, I'm low-key gonna try to run out to the mall tomorrow morning because there's one thing that I saw at the mall when I went that would be a perfect complement to what I got today. But I don't know if I'll actually be able to get there because I don't want to go out too late. Because it's gonna be Halloween, which means there are gonna be people ootin' a boot, and I don't want to be driving in that. So, on that note, why don't we get into some gaming for today? I'm also thinking I might really make myself suffer tomorrow and actually do some solo Phasmo. I think that would be funny for you guys. Because with Phasmophobia, so long as there is somebody who is more afraid than I am capable of being very brave. Once I am alone, that is when the fear comes out. And the fear is high-key pathetic. Oh, okay, let me get us set up. Stop listening to my own audio and get you guys some gameplay audio. I won't lie, there were a lot of clown costumes and like various it-esque. Actually, it's funny, Beatles. I almost started putting together an Astri outfit because there was a corset piece that kind of looked like her top, her tunic top, and there were the elf ears. But I hate to say it, I'm disappointed in the costume quality. It is the exact same sort of junk that was around when I was in school. It's like, it's just not worth the price tag. It's so expensive for just like really cheap quality. The thing that I got is actually like the sort of thing that I could wear outside of the Halloween season if I chose to. Anyway, if anyone wants to hop in, let me know. Maybe readying up. Oh yeah, let me buy the rest of the Haunted by Daylight stuff. I think I can afford it now. Oh, actually, is that the last thing? That might be the last thing. Let's play Yui. Low-key, I think I'm gonna wind up playing a lot of Yui in the, like, near future. Because since I haven't played her for so long, I actually have a good supply of medkits and medkit add-ons on her. Because one of the reasons I stopped playing her was because I ran out of party streamers, escape cakes, and medkit adjacent stuff. But it was mainly the offerings I was low on. So I have a pretty good... Honestly, I should just run a cringe syringe, because I have probably hundreds on her. I should check my cringe syringe supply. Anyway, Beatles, / anybody who might be listening right now, what are you? Do you have a costume? Any plans? Any look? Or are you not dressing up at all this year? Why was I so fast? Like, that felt extra spicy fast. I mean, you could still dress up even without friends, but I understand. Yeah, I was lucky where even though I didn't generally have, like, consistent friend groups, or... had it rough with friends stuff throughout the years. I was pretty lucky when it came to Halloween time with having groups to do Halloween adjacent activities with. I need to reset my Logitech app. I should have thrown it at I was gonna walk through it, I was gonna put it away. He did not put it away. Thank you, Michaela. Me? Oh shit, the axe is here still. Well, you know what? Someone else is getting save anyway, so I can do this and maybe take Chase if he comes back. I'm actually so afraid of getting yoinked right now. Okay, good, good. I'm glad it was you and Jen and not Michaela that took the axe there. We've got a lot of vigils in play. Okay, sorry guys, definitely in hashtag bad streamer mode. Warm up Max, hello username, hello darkness, how goes guys? Hope you're doing well. Also, oh my gosh, darkness, I just realized, when we've talked about Glee, I've never asked you about my favorite and, in my opinion, one of the most iconic numbers in Glee history. Specifically, Smooth Criminal. AKA the number that later made me, upon watching it, go, wait a second, Barry Allen in the same way as the Beyonce meme. The Beyonce? Nasty angle. Oh, anyway. But yeah, that number was like, I loved it when I watched it when I was, when it first was like airing. I then was watching The Flash when that was airing, and then at some point, maybe during like season 2 of The Flash, I decided randomly to watch that Glee number that I remembered being really good, and then did a double take like, Barry? You? Oh, Nani? Nani Adam? Oh, and hello, username. I hope you're doing well. Cheese. Confused, but well. Oh, what kind of confused? Dazed and confused? Or something else. I don't know what accent that's even supposed to be. Oh, and Beatles, what did you say? You do, but your friend is going to be staying up till midnight because he has to wait for his classmates to respond, even though they can during the day, but they choose to last minute. Well, that's no fun. That sounds actively unpleasant, in fact. I have a buddy that was in an episode of The Flash. Haven't seen him in forever, though. Oh, that's one of those shows that actually, kind of like Glee, it very much had us in the first half, not gonna lie. It's always so sad when, like, a very fun camp show starts taking itself too seriously. Teen Wolf, The Flash, Suits. Honestly, the jury's still out on Suits. Some people would argue that it was taking itself seriously from the get-go, but I disagree. Just keep the camp in camp. If you take the camp out of camp, then you're not campy anymore, you know? Don't you know? You know what show kept the camp factor alive and well? Stargate Atlantis. You know what Stargate Atlantis did, though? Let the fantasies from the nerds in the writer's room infiltrate the love interests. Jennifer Keller deserves better. Anyway. You guys don't want to hear me yap about McKellar and my feelings about it. Oh. Yo! Rare time we can do this and work on a gen. Ayo, tam value, baby. Let's go. Ooh, Corrupt is interesting, actually. Considering that one wasn't blocked. Hey, Keek. Wait, is that the person getting chased? Zoom in. Okay. I think you're addicted to getting new licenses. Oh no, username. Have you made several purchases recently? Ooh, ruin. Nancy's gonna get interrupted again, which is gonna be unfortunate. Are you actually kidding me, Susan? Hashtag bad streamer mode engaged, everyone. Hashtag bad streamer mode engaged. Okay, hope you enjoy your dinner, Beetles, and we will inject you in once you are back. Oh, you played the guy that stabbed Barry's dad. That's so funny. Brutal. Ooh. I'd love to find Ruin. Especially because you know Susan's gonna just be on me in a second. You bought over 2k cells. What's the perk where you throw pallet when you're down? Power. I believe you're looking for Power Struggle, which is a perk. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, Michaela found it. Nice resurgence. I've said it before, I'll say it again. One of the best perks to see in solo queue. It is just so nice. I'm thinking about any gen. That's why. See, this is why Crutch Perk of Opportunity isn't always a Crutch Perk. Because sometimes you can know all of the pallet spawns and still have no pallets available. I knew this one was gone because, a zombie. I had this one I could have used. Ooh. Let me hit some grates. Actually, great value from this perk right now. Okay, perfectly 99s from first. I swear I feel like I'm running faster. Obviously I'm crazy, but it just feels like it. Hello, Nevanon Gaming. Hope you're doing well. How goes? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful October slash. Hope you've been having a wonderful 2025 in general. Oh my god, I thought it was too early for a second. Oh. An anime fan he played. Okay, I'm not familiar with the character in particular, but I am familiar with Inuyasha. Myers or Nemesis? It depends username. Are you talking about like in terms of who you should get, or who's more fun, or who you like playing against? Like, I think most people tend to have more fun with Nemesis, but if you like being a spooky guy, if you like jump scaring people, then Myers. Myers has some decent perks, situational perks, but decent. Nemesis doesn't have the... I have to remind myself of his... actually, Nemesis has decent perks as well. You're great vibe, and that's great to hear, dude. Things are pretty good over here as well. Fun fact, I just recently had to replace my headphones, however, because one of my little demon children, kittens, Cat, was chewing on the cord and destroyed. As I was talking, I fat-fingered left click. While I had a skill check, I'm gonna go. I was watching Nancy's chase and I fat-fingered left click. Oh. I try, oh my god, I try so hard. Oh. You got it, dude. I'm gonna assume adrenaline. Or maybe hyper focus. And that's hyper focus, isn't it? I don't know how, but I always forget about the haunts and how the haunts work. I just forget that they're a thing to worry about. I really should just use them more when I play killer, but they just... I don't know. I think it's because I just never... They're so unpleasant to go against. I never really want to use them, but... Like, obviously, that's kind of the whole point of having them, is to use them. Getting the bonus kicking speed is nice, though. Got it. Okay, I know who you're talking about then. I have a plan. It's not necessarily a good plan, but it is a plan. Okay, there's Susan. I don't want to get... Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna get Susan's attention no matter what, unfortunately. Good luck, Michaela. Now you have a chance. At gate. Yeah, you want to like Inuyasha. God, I say correct me if I'm wrong, as though you can correct me. Unless I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure that the voice actress who I was talking about, who I discovered voiced my favorite character in this one series I really like. I believe she also voiced someone in the Inuyasha dub. I don't think one of like the main characters, but one of the like recurring side characters. Karen Straussman. I don't think it was up yet. I think she did it too early. And, yeah, and honestly, no, but I think that was, basically the equivalent of getting, like, Huntress hatcheted, where he was actively dragging it, so it, like, almost didn't connect, but he probably hit it at, like, the tail end of the animation. It's possible that I may have had a better chance at surviving outside of the void as opposed to in the void. But I guess I decided I wanted to go into the void. This Michaela also is running this map very well. I am very impressed. If I didn't know better, I would have thought she had windows of opportunity. Either she just has very lucky maneuvering, or she's very comfortable on this map. Where the hell is Hatch? I wonder if it spawned, like, outside somewhere. Oh, unfortunate. And she lived happily ever after, the end. Oh, very great. We will get you in. Those hits have an AoE attack. I mean, it's only annoying in the sense that, like, that's how it's designed, you know? It's not like it does something that it's not supposed to do. It's just kind of learning how to play around it. Please move in Bleach. You know what? That might have been what I was... Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't think she'd be Inuyasha because that was done in Vancouver, not LA. I think I was thinking of Bleach, not Inuyasha. They're not literally interchangeable in my head, but they are interchangeable as two of the big anime that... Like, the super long anime that I didn't watch, as opposed to Naruto. And One Piece. One Piece is also in that category, but that one's more identifiable to me. But yeah, it was very, very disconcerting to be replaying one of my favorite games and then see that my nonary game waifu is a former coach of mine. It really was a moment of... It's... You know, ironically, not... Okay, guys, technically spoilers for this series, but I'm gonna be very vague, so it's not gonna spoil anything. There's a character who discovers that a different character he's been flirting with, he's actually related to. I literally felt that feeling in a sense. Like, it was that sort of sense of like, you know, like that's the best way to describe it. Anyway. And hello, for those who don't know, Mermaid Point is the one, the only Mama Marcus. Yashahime was done in LA, but brought back the Vancouver cast. RIP Kirby Morrow. Yeah, I am, I'll be honest, I'm definitely significantly less familiar with, like, the world of voice acting and such. I had some exposure to it, but most of my, historical, like, knowledge and connections and stuff are more in the live action departments. But actually, it's really interesting because I feel like I had a kind of, which I hesitate to say unique because it's not a unique perspective at all, but but unique in the sense that I feel like it's very common of people who have some knowledge of both the traditional acting business and the voice acting business. I think it's a typical opinion held by those people, but not necessarily amongst the common people, so to say, amongst laymen. I've talked around what I'm going to talk about, and now I'm going to talk about the thing itself. Popular actors who take voice acting roles, and the way that it can be done respectfully and with respect to the craft versus done as a cash grab. Chris Pratt in Mario versus Robert Pattinson in the Ghibli movie. I rest my case, Your Honor. Kirby voice Miroku, got it. I thought I heard someone walking, but I also might be cray-cray. Can I just say, I love that Delulu exists as the Gen Z form of cray-cray. That is just history. History may not repeat, but it sure does rhyme. Oh my god, I thought that was Yunjin. That's so funny. Damn, the fact that I don't see Yunjin is kind of scary, actually. Where's she at? It's a Kaneki and we haven't heard Terror Radius? That's terrifying, actually. Got a 4K congratulations username and got the most hypocritical sable ever, Arnar. What kind of hypocritical sable? Also, speaking of Arnar, one of the funniest things, not actually that funny. For those of you who missed it, first of all, this one YouTuber-ish made... Am I crazy or did they bug Vigil? I swear Vigil is stacking again. I might just be Delulu, as the kids say, but I swear it feels like I'm getting my sprint burst back faster than I should be. Thanks, Frames, for dropping at the worst possible moment. I love that. I love that so much. That's my new... Actually, when did that start? That's a new bug. I'm not even joking. That has been happening for the last, I'd say, 2 streams, where during my first chase, during one of the first swings that the killer makes, I get FPS drops. That has been happening repeatedly. Marcus no likey. Marcus no likey one bit. Hello, Zombie King. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. Happy Halloween Eve. She kept following you around trying to start a chase, so you chased her, then she accused you of tunneling an endgame. Tell her not to build you a tunnel if she doesn't want you in it. Oh, but anyway, I was talking about Isha's 1,000-player video. I don't remember why I was talking about it, but you should watch it. It's 1,000 players simulate civilization in Minecraft. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Mama Marcus even watched it and agrees that it was a good narrative. Does anyone remember why I brought that up, though? Because I don't. Had a free days and storms happening and babysitting was canceled. Nice. I mean, not nice about the storm. Are you, feel free to not answer. Are you in the Northeast? You may have actually mentioned where you are before. So whether you do or don't want to share, feel free to either do so or not do so. But, art thou in the Northeast if thou wishes to answer? Oh, okay, yeah, I think you did. I think you have mentioned being in New York before then. Okay, yeah, because, yeah, we got whacked in Jersey today, too. Oh, dang, I'm kind of realizing that I'm the only hook so far, so I might want to play a little bit stealthy. Not, like, stealthy, but, like, lightly stealthy. Swiggity swocks, what's in the box? Oh, an extra medkit, yummy. I'll meet up with Edwin. A win for Edwin. First. Got it. Understand. Thanks again for the lag spike game, love it. That one I don't think actually affected me, but I don't understand this new enjoy your lag spike swallowing chase. Good attempt, good attempt. Went to Jersey for breakfast. It was raining slightly in the morning, around 10 to 11. Yeah, it was absolutely pouring during certain parts of the day in various areas. Areas, if you will. Side note, poor Edwin. I thought, I knew what Edwin was saying. I thought they were saying, no, don't heal me. I have resilience. And I'm like, I got you, dude. I speak survivor. When in reality, they were saying, don't be on the generator when the hook comes in. The killer has pain res, a dead man switch. Turns out I did not, in fact, speak survivor. Okay, gonna grab some food since you haven't eaten since breakfast. Well, enjoy your food. Having anything tasty? Well, I should hope you're having something tasty. Well, actually, I was talking about it earlier. I had a just basic doctor's appointment today, just a quick check-in about something. And afterwards, I decided, let me see if I can just run into a department store or something and just get a basic-ass Halloween costume off the rack. Let's see if anything speaks to me. So, first I search in Maps Spirit Halloween. No Spirit Halloweens that are closed. So I'm like, okay, what about Target? Target, like 5 minutes away. Go to Target. I pull into the parking lot. In that same plaza, there's a Spirit Halloween. So I go into the Spirit Halloween. I find an item that I'm gonna try getting a costume around. I'm gonna see if I can run to the mall early tomorrow. Jury's out on whether I'll actually succeed or not. But, we'll see. And I don't want to let go of the gem because of DMS, that's the problem. Skill check, skill check, skill check, skill check, skill check. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, let me explain what happened for anyone who doesn't know what happened. Yunjin, used for the people picking me up from the ground while planning on triggering, Made for This, We're Gonna Live Forever. And We're Gonna Live Forever did successfully trigger because I got picked up from the ground. However, Made for This only triggers when you are injured upon the pickup happening or a health state occurring. Because you are technically healthy when using For the People, Made for This cannot work with For the People. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I don't know what these guys are arguing about, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. I don't know, I low-key felt like I was missing out on, like, the first half of the conversation. Like, it really felt like they were already talking earlier. Beatles, did you want to hop in? Oh, I remember why I wanted to talk about Spirit Halloween, Lamowski's, while I was there. One thing that I got was a cool little piece of, furniture knick-knack thingy. Hold on, first let me accept Beetles into the collective. If anyone else wants to hop in, let me know. I saw a grave. That was really funny to see. But check this out. It's like a, like one of the classic little, like, fortune teller guys, or cootie catchers if you are a being of culture. And it's got, like, some tarot symbols on the side and such. Anyway, and it also just kind of works as a, paper holder. Paper and pens. Da-dun. Anyway, I adored it. And I saw it and I said, if that is under $30, I am buying it for myself because I love it. And it was. So I am happy. Hello, Billalord. I am doing pretty good, thank you. I hope you are doing good as well. Welcome in. Ooh, and got your foods on me. Nice. What you having? What you having? What you buying? What you selling? I don't know the voice. Ooh. Sorry guys, I need 1 second. Maybe 2, maybe 8. Okay. Oh, hello, Splatter Royale. Yeah, are you ready to hop in? We can back out if you are. Or should we run one? Like, yeah, we can back out. Here, let's see if the others can react in time. Once I get you in, I'm actually gonna run to the restroom real quick. Here, I'm gonna shoot you an invite, actually. Assuming that you're on. Oh, that's you. Okay. Guys, give me 2 seconds. I am so sorry. Turns out I actually need to use the little gamer's room. So I'm gonna do that really, really fast. I'll even ready up while I'm gone. Hey, Fluffy boy. How goes? Hope you're having a wonderful night. Uh-oh, did we lose Beetles? Did Beetles go and do something? Beetles! Beetles! Hey, there he is. Okay, guys, I will be back in 2 seconds. I just have to use the restroom real fast. You're very eepy. Is it nap time for you, Fluffy boy? Is it time to take a princess nap? It is understandable if true. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay. Ha. Uh-oh. I'm not tabbed in. Okay. Just woke up from your princess nap and feel like you deserve another one. Oh, well, it's probably almost bedtime, right? So that's the ultimate princess nap. The Aurora nap, if you will. Oh. God. Actually, I just showed off a new little tchotchke that I bought for myself, and while it's Spirit Halloween today. Actually, I'm gonna repeat my story because it amuses me, and we all know that I'm my own best audience, so my opinion is all that matters. Did you just get dramaturgied? Anyway, so for those who don't know, I haven't gotten a Halloween costume due to my own poor time management. After going to a doctor's appointment today, just general routine thing, decided to see if there was a Spirit Halloween nearby. There was not. Yeah, that was a lost cause. There was not, so I decided to go to a Target. I pull into the Target parking lot. There's a Spirit Halloween in the parking lot as well. So I go to the Spirit Halloween. While I'm there, there really weren't any good costumes. However, I did see one jacket that I decided that I'm going to try to make a costume around. I'm going to see if I can get my ass in gear tomorrow morning and run to the mall to get a piece that I saw there that would really complement what I got. I'm going to be honest. You guys might not appreciate it. This might be one of those jokes that I find funny because it appeals to my sense of humor, but everybody else is just like, Marcus, this is a nothing burger. And I'm willing to take that risk. Anyway. Nope, Lord, you will see it tomorrow. It's really not very interesting, honestly, but it's a jacket, let's put it that way. The item that I have is a jacket that I think you guys are going to appreciate. Also, anyway, but I want to show off the tchotchke that I got. Gonna stream some Horizon Zero Dawn or Spider-Man tonight. Have fun, Fluffy boy. If you are still alive while I'm ending, I will, actually, you know what? I should just heal myself. Yeah, I was gonna say, we do not want to be here when he comes back through the portal. No, yeah, you don't want to be here. He's gonna come right through that portal, guys. We do not want to be here. Like I said. I'm dead. Remember, if somebody dies in the void and there's only one portal active, there's only one place for the killer to come out. Actually, never mind. There's a second void open, Lemowski's. Turns out I'm the one who didn't know better. I feel like this is just a bad idea. I'm gonna be real. Never mind, it was fine. Attempted to play DBD and got the nastiest, sweatiest lobbies. On Looke. Were you playing in the event or in the main game mode out of curiosity? Not that it often makes much of a difference, but event. Yeah, the event really is such a mix of the most fun matches and most chill people you've ever met, and the most frustrating and annoying and unwanted. '07 Grape, '07. I have a plan. If he doesn't check on these gens, I'll be shocked. Oh my god, I can't believe he's not here. Never mind, I am the dummy. I thought for sure he'd check on these gens. Actually, maybe he did. Oh my god, he did. I was just at the worst possible time. That's so sad for me. I had the worst timing ever. Did I beat him? Yes, but unironically, I wanted my distance. I'm dead, though. I hate this bug. That is... Because... Oh, Mama Marcus, look away. That is... I wish they would just tell us whatever validation system they added to the game, because it's... You know, it's not the fact that it exists, it's the fact that there's been no talk about the fact that they clearly added some sort of validation mechanic, and there's just not any talk of it. And for those who haven't heard me rant about this, it's not even the ping diff Grape, because the ping diff isn't what bothers me. It's specifically, I talked about the behavior's lack of transparency with stuff, and how it really frustrates me more than most things. All of a sudden, about, like, what, 3 to 6 months ago, if I had to remember correctly, we can all agree that this weird stuttery drop started occurring, where if you got hit while throwing a pallet or while vaulting or while dead harding, and the game favored the killer's ping, you get this weird stuttery drop to the ground. Clearly, this thing that didn't exist before is a new something. Whether it be a new interaction or a new bug or a new validation system. I lean on the side of believing it's a new validation system due to the fact that, I don't know about you guys, but I've noticed significantly fewer instances of getting hit and also dropping pallets. Now, you just get hit and don't tend to drop the pallet, which technically I prefer, because it's even worse to lose the resource and go down. I just wish that they would tell us what this system is that they've clearly added. Because it's so annoying to see your character start the animation of throwing the pallet, or start the animation of a dead hard, or even see it from your perspective as the killer of seeing them start something. Or hell, I was watching a Zubat video and he got his vault refunded, which was crazy. Like, the vault literally started and then, never mind, got canceled. It's just like, what did you do to the game, and why is everyone pretending that nothing has been done? You know, it's like, it's that specifically. So boiling it down to just like being annoyed at the ping diff, it just seems like such an oversimplification of it, because ping is whatever, you know, it's a game, it's an online video game, it's gonna happen. But this new issue that hasn't been talked about, that is a very key aspect in game balancing, in my opinion, and I think we could all probably agree on that what kind of validation is kind of important. Anywho, that's what you missed on Glee. Guys, I feel like the last few streams have been especially complainy, and I don't mean for them to be. I just kind of feel like DBD's in this weird Bermuda Triangle, and has been for a while now, where it's not that there's a lot to complain about in general, but there's Actually, no, I think that is exactly what it is. There's just a lot of things happening at once. You know? It's just like... Usually, there's at least a whole lot of good along with the bad. Right now, there's just a whole lot of nonsense. And it's nonsense piled on top of nonsense. Like, starting with Ken Kaneki and the bullshittery that he brought in. There was a real dip in quality in the way that behavior was dealing with things. And I honestly am willing to give them a lot of the benefit of the doubt because, look, asterisk, I have no actual reason to believe that, no secret insider knowledge. This is purely vibe checks and based on my understanding of how businesses tend to be structured and how, well, this sort of bullshittery tends to occur. I 100% believe that the bullshittery that started with the Ken Kaneki chapter, not his character or anything, but like the fact that everything went so off the rails, I 100% believe that what happened is the powers that be at behavior, not Makote or anyone like any of the actual devs. I'm talking about the people who bankroll behavior. I think that they saw 9th anniversary FNAF chapter equals biggest potential spike in new players since Resident Evil. Which, true, correct, 100%. I think that the powers that be then did what the powers that be do and decided to involve themselves and start making their own decisions and overruling the actual devs' decisions and being like, we know that you want to keep the players first mentality, but we've decided that instead, get wreck nerd. So honestly, I'm willing to give behavior a lot of like leniency there because I do think that they were the victims of their own corporate overlords. But I think that's but that, like I said, that's purely just based off vibes. I did not know he was behind me. That's so funny. Nice. Okay, I think the bugs are just piling up. Yeah, it like, and I truly, and like I said, like, I really think that it's what probably happened is that the devs went, we want this, or not the devs, excuse me, the powers that be were like, we want this, this, and this, and this to happen before anything else. But also we want this, that, and the other to happen before anything else. Basically, we want you to just do the impossible 9 ways before Sunday. Thank you for coming to our TED Talk. Ooh, Beatles, we're just out of the boon. Yeah. This is really unfortunate. Okay. Sorry, I'm sorry. Let's dance, let's dance. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. I think I'm gonna sneeze. I don't like that. Oh. I love Sprint Burst with Fixated. You just zoom yourself away. No scratch marks. Ooh, Ooh, why do I see him? Is that the new Deerstalker? Do I have the least, maybe I have the least time in chase with him. Is he pursuing you, Great? No, okay. I am next to the big drop down if you wanted to drop down. Though he might be coming over here, honestly, so it might not be a good idea. Yeah, I'll pop my gen and then maybe to go reset Beetles. Oh, never mind, you're both in the void. I'll reset somebody. Hey, yo. Your portable med kit is here. God, I said it before, I'll say it again. A Circle of Healing is one of the best perks in this game for solo queue / resetting. Good job, gamers. Good job. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I think that has to be Deerstalker. Oh, I dodged into it. Honestly, Dracula's a killer who probably going into the void is good against. Especially compared to the usual loops or tiles on this map. nice. We're just chilling now. Chilling like a villain. Vibing like we're minding our own business. I don't know. What's up, Doc? Dracula chase music dope. Agree. Definitely agree. Ooh, that's a slow heal for 2 people, actually. You were not supposed to know I was there. I'm actually surprised he can't shoot through that. Oh no, I'm not under. I'm not under. Oh god. Oh, hey yo. Oh, so close. Oh wait, 2 gens. Hell yeah. I assume that was 1 gem, but that's the 2 solo ones. Nice. Oh. Okay. No! Oh, 7 Grape, your sacrifice is not in vain. Good luck, team. Oh, good luck. Ooh, that's unfortunate. So yes, username. Basically, Myers now lets you Mori everybody once they are 2nd stage. Correct me if I'm wrong, you might have to do it while you're in tier 3, but I'm not confident enough to make that claim. It is all good, Billylord. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the... Oh no, I may have bugged out my game, okay? Well, it was Deerstalker, I was right about that. Nope. I don't know. GG's. You want to join Q? Sure. Oh, Fluffy Boy, are you still here? I wanted to show you my little fortune teller slash cootie catcher paper holder as I'm using it now. Can do 2 games, promise to friend league. Okay, well, I will be getting, in that case, I can get you in next match. I'm gonna do at least 1 more with these guys, because they've only run 1 so far. So I can get you in next match. So it might only have to be 1 in that case, unless you want to, I don't know how long you want to delay with your friends. What do I want to run? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss having Botany. Though the boon is nice. I believe in me. Okay. So here is the plan. After this match, Grape, if it is... Actually, I should ask, amongst Beetles, Grape, and Splata, do any of you have to leave sooner rather than later? Your Wi-Fi just died for a few there. Oh, okay, well, you know what, Zombie? Just let me know then. For now, we'll tentatively get you in next match, unless you decide that, unless you're not confident in your internet stability. I thought I saw Myers for a second, but I think I might just be paranoid. Oh no, I think it's an Oni. I think it's scary Oni man. Onita. Gomene. This gen is actually... Oh my god, wait. This is actually a terrifying 3 gen around main. Enduring, so probably end Fury. I feel like I never get this map. I mean, not never. I feel like most of the times I've gotten this map recently, I've been killer. It's been a while since I've gotten to run with a survivor, I feel. Or at the very least, I just feel like I get it more frequently as killer than survivor. Good chase royal. Rain and wind calm down for a bit. Don't know, your Wi-Fi died now. All of a sudden, but you're back, hopefully. Your Wi-Fi decided Wi-Fi wants break. I don't know, I was gonna make a joke, but it... There's like one of those like boomer comics that's like the Wi-Fi isn't working. Oh, I've already got a Wi-Fi, and it's like the joke is a Wi-Fi. I forget what the punchline was, but it's like one of those, oh, I hate my wife jokes, like, bro. Why is he so fast? Heal him out. I figured either I get sprint burst back or I don't, but either way. That was terrifying the way that he approached that pallet. I don't know, something about that scared the hell out of me. I don't know what he has, but he has something. Also, our boon is gone, but it's okay. I think it was worth it. How is your day going? Because I am a potato. Oh yeah, I'm like in a lot of trouble, guys. Y'all are all shack side basically, and the Oni is just meandering about the hook. Just get them gens done. He has decided this is... Actually, I was gonna say... Well, hello there, Lyric Bugle. Thank you so much for the raid, gamer. I really appreciate that. I hope you had a fabulous stream. Welcome in. Hello, everyone. I am Marcus. We are currently hanging out with an Oni. Yo, actually gave me before second. That was excellently timed. Oh my god, I'm getting fat shamed. I'm getting fat shamed. I almost missed that skill check. I almost missed that skill check. Can't even lie. Don't be suspicious, 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 don't be suspicious. And we do a little bit of a healy. Oh, but hello. I hope you had a good one. I see you were doing some DBD yourself. You, doing some killer, some survivor. We just dance with each other. Yeah, forever entwined. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss, baby. Let's go. Ah. I did some killer gameplay. Nice. Anyone in particular, or you more of a variety killer sort of gamer? Also, if you have to raid and run, I totally understand, and no matter what, I appreciate you entrusting your community over here. We want to get going this way. Aw, thank you so much for the follow, Lyric Bugle. I really appreciate that. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your, assuming that it's evening for you, rest of your evening. / happy Halloween Eve. Just random killers, nice. Yeah, as taxing as I'm sure it is for the devs to come up with so many different killer powers each year, it definitely makes the game easy to commit a lot of time to. There's so many different styles of gameplay with the same killers across different killers. Not to mention Survivor. Gotta go? Oh, well, thank you again for swinging by, and have a wonderful evening. And perhaps, we'll run into each other in the fog, or, on Twitch. Great chase scrape. That was not what I thought was about to happen. I don't know what I just did. I just was the biggest dummy ever. I should just go play main. I don't know why I didn't. It's because I'm a silly little guy. This pallet's gone too. Did I throw it? I think I threw that pallet, actually. I'm just gonna go main. Ooh, this pallet's standing still. Wow, hello lag spike when the killer vaulted. I don't have anything, do I? I'm assuming that everything's been used, right? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Our service just weird tonight or something? And that's one of those things where, now mind you, that's not me saying I shouldn't have gotten a hit, because I was 100% getting hit. It's the fact that on his screen, that was a short swing. And he was so far away from me. Like, that should have been a lunge hit. It's like the exact I think the reason it's annoying is because, for those who weren't here, there was a stream where I was recently playing Pig, and I tried to do a lunge attack. And my lunge ended early. Like, rather than doing the full swing, it ended early because the only thing I can think of is on my screen, it registered the M1 hit, but on the other player's screen, I think they had sprint burst and it successfully sprint bursted away. So I didn't get my full lunge. It just ended early because it hit early on my end and then just never hit at all on their end. So it's like a worse version of getting your grab refunded into not getting anything. Or I guess it's just exactly that. Anyway. That's what you missed on Glee. I'm gonna have to end that speech pick of mine. Now that people here actually watch Glee, I feel like that's significantly less funny when people actually know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's me, because you were polite. Ooh, sorry guys, let me hashtag bad streamer for 1 second. And I had stream up on my phone and it just did something kind of funky. I'm gonna try to pull it back up. Whoop! Down you go, Gamer07. Welcome back to the campfire. We'll sing our campfire song. Our CAMPFIRESONG song. If you don't think that we can sing it faster, you're wrong. And dead. Whoop! 07 game. I'm curious what his perks are. Ooh, nice. It's going down. I'm yelling, Oni smash. It was just nowhere to hide. Maybe there was some kind of aura. Oh, and fire. Forever end fire up. Interesting. GG's. Zombie, are you good to hop in? Or, are you gonna Fortnite, or is your internet good? Yes, no, maybe so. If so, then yes, Grape. If not, You're good? Sounds good. You hopping in for 1 or 2? I gotta spend some blood points. 1? Sounds like a plan. In that case, Grape, you will be good to hop back in after this match. Thank you for your cooperation. Is the new Sable outfit out yet? I don't think so, right? Actually, is it? Maybe it is. No, it's not. Oh, I want to get the new outfit. God, it's just the same build. You know what? Let's do something else. I will not do another boon, but... Actually, you know what? What if I also am just a little bastard with a flashlight? What if? Also, not me mentioning another boon when Grape was our boon gamer. Oh, it comes out the 11th? Oh wow, that's actually further away than I thought. I don't know why, I thought it was scheduled to come out in the next, like, week. From when I heard about it. I thought it was like a soon-to-be-released sort of thing, not a get your wallets ready, buckos. God, do we know if it's a temporary skin where it's Orc Cell only this year and comes back next year, or is it just like a new skin for the store? I guess what I'm asking is, do we know if it's seasonal or not? Ugh, Haddonfield. That was weird. My audio was still playing after I had fully loaded into the map. Curious. Is that the new killer? Icky lady? Icky chicky? Icky Vicky! Ew! Ew! Icky Vicky! Ew! Ew! Hey Vicky, you're so icky! Oh my god, I'm choking because of Icky Vicky. Icky Vicky made me sicky. Hello. Goodbye. Anyway. So, I asked this earlier, but I'll ask it again since we have some people who weren't here earlier here now. Anyone got any fun plans for Halloween or Halloween weekend that I can live vicariously through? Yes, no, maybe so. Any party people? Yeah, after I graduated college, my having anything to do on Halloween, like, tendencies plummeted to 0. I was saying earlier that I was actually very lucky throughout, like, all of my schooling to, basically always have at least some group that I could, if some years I had actual friends, other years I at least had, like, people I could kind of insert myself into their groups with, so that I could do something. And actually, it's funny, because I definitely had a worse time with bullies and stuff when I was younger, and by the time I was in, high school, / some of late middle school, which coincidentally was when I was homeschooling. Definitely in better circumstances and all that jazz, but did she just teleport or something? Like, what just happened? Sorry guys, I got super quiet there for obvious reasons. I don't really remember what we were talking about, but spooky oopy time. Oh, yeah, it definitely is like one of those is what is situations. Oh, I could talk about it more, but you know, it's like, we can talk about it in like a better, unfortunate 07 Beatles. I'm not sorry, I kind of don't know what happened there. Nice. I should be, yeah, I can just get myself up. And it'll look like I'm just crawling to oh my god, it's not icy. Yeah, that's so funny, actually. Thank you. Well, that was stressful. And make sure you take your fungus too, because boy was I surprised to learn that if you let yourself get fully infected, you end up just getting broken. Didn't realize that until it happened. Boy was that a unexpected surprise. Sorry, I kind of wanted to bring her towards you guys accidentally, but, hey, if you could get pickup on me, that'd be huge. Maybe I should crawl to the boon, but... Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. I believe in us. I believe in us. I'm actually gonna do this and just... Is there a gen in here, or... Oh, she's actually gonna come after me, maybe? Yeah. I did not want to heal in the house. It's, you know, there's too easy of a chance that Chase would go through there. Yeah, I'm dead here. I think that this is exactly what you should do. You play for, like, pickup slash pallet slash whatever, and then zombie works the gen, and whatever happens, happens. Good luck. Imagine I had adrenaline. Nice. I need to crawl a little bit away from this hook, though, because if she picks, she can still hook me when it comes back. Huge play. This should be far enough away that I'm pick-upable, but... Or not pick-upable, rather, by her. GG's. Oh my god. Huh. Also, Beatles, to answer your question, but don't know what everyone seemed mad about with her. I think that the minor tweaks that they gave her, to my understanding, were enough that a lot of the issues were kind of dealt with for things that made her seem like really hard to deal with. I don't know. I heard that the minor changes that they made were enough to make a difference. Huh, GG's, guys. That was a stressful match. Or at least Crossy was actually not it. Oh, GG's, zombie. Thank you for the match. Enjoy your Fortnite Battle Pass. Oh, GG's. It was miserable. Oh, the misery. Oh, you're doing League. That's right. Same difference. Same game that its player base hates. Okay, every game. DVD's in that same category. Hello, Spooky Nugs. Happy Hallows Eve to you as well. Welcome in. How goes? I hope you're having a good one. Got any plans for the weekend? I've been asking everybody. Also, not to be a big loser, I have to blow my nose and I don't have a tissue in here. I will be right back. 2 seconds. Okay, 2 seconds. Also, for those of you who have been following the saga of the broken headphones, which if you missed it, my nice headphones, one of my little monster children, aka my cats, chewed through the cord. And I had thought it was Ellie, because she was the culprit for the last several cords that were chewed through. But I've since determined that Meg was actually the most likely culprit, when I found her planning to go after my new headphones, my replacement ones. Because she is a monster. Keeping it low-key and hanging out with friends this weekend. Fun. Doing anything, watching anything. I was starting to talk about, like, old, Halloweens that the Halloweens of yesteryear. Yeah. And, I feel like there are just some movies and some things that you do during Halloween that are just, I don't know, makes it easy to remember. I don't know if that's the best way to put it, but, like, for example, many of my late teen / adult Halloweens have involved some version of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, you know? In high school, it was watching the movie. In college, it was also watching the movie, but it was watching it in theaters with, you know, performers doing the call-outs. Well, that was rude. I locked that locker myself. Ooh, Dying Light. Interesting. Always have to watch Scream. Hell yeah. It's funny, I actually just, watched the Scream movies for the first time, oh my god, not where I thought I was coming from, for the first time this year. First of all, really enjoyed them. Second of all, I don't know what to do right now, I'm in a weird position. I enjoyed them. Right, I remember what I was gonna say. It's kind of funny because it reminded me of the fact that I watched the MTV Scream TV show back when it was airing live when I was in high school. And it's like I had totally forgotten about that I watched that. And, like, really enjoyed it. And I actually want to rewatch that show because I remember enjoying it. And I'm still so sad that it wound up ending how it did, which is kind of by not ending at all. Yo, I am actually terrified of being injured against the dredge on this map. Dang, hell of a chase gamer. I would love to find a portal and deposit some of my void essence into it. Oh my god, I'm very intelligent, guys. I wish that was a bit. You know? I really do. We're moving on. Can I just say one of the best parts about going against a dredge in this mode is if you want, you can just... Actually, I'll show you what you can do. You guys want to see what you can do with a dredge? Infinite points, baby. Yeah, you know, Beatles, you know. God, the dredge is gonna be like, why is everybody in the void? What is happening? If he teleports to one of these while I'm interacting with one, I will scream. Hee, my points. My points. I don't remember where my generator was that was about to pop. Hey, I found it. Make a stop regression here. Nice. Oh, I see. I thought you were saying to go get into the boon. Or were you asking for the heal? I got confused. Guys, I am not speaking very fluent Survivor today. I keep thinking, and it's been on Hawkins both times. Maybe it's the Upside Down messing with me. I'm willing to believe that. Ooh, there are my frames. Are in the 50s. Marcus, no lifey. Ooh, face is itchy. Oh my gosh. Dreg is definitely the killer that I have the most difficulty with in terms of... I hesitate to use the word accessibility because I don't mean it in the sense that I am impacted, like, more significantly than the average person. But, like, I do mean it in the sense that I just straight up can't see. Like, I feel like I'm literally squinting. Which I know is the point. It's... oh. Ooh, you're getting slugged in the void, huh? That is good luck. We need to get this gate as well. Yeah, someone get it? Okay, you got it. Okay. To the void! GG's. Oh. Wah, 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 wah. Guys, I think I'm sighing a lot, but it's genuinely just because I'm short of breath in these matches. I think that was your last survivor when Michael plays on killer. Well, thank you for the matches, Splatter Royale. GG's. Maybe we'll run into you while you're doing some killer. Okay. You know what? I'm actually gonna use this as an opportunity to take like a 5 to 10 minute break because I gotta use the restroom again. I can't even lie. Last time I did a just quick run, but I'm gonna just take a 5-minute break now to do that. If anybody else wants to hop in, now's a good opportunity. We have an open spot. Yeah. Guys, it's currently 8:06. I'll be back in just 5 to 10 minutes max. We're gonna keep doing some surviving. I will be back in just a couple. Gonna run a quick ad while I'm gone because it's the only time I run ads. I also might grab some mango sorbet while I'm up because that sounds tasty. Sorry, big stretch. Be right back, guys. GG's again. Whew. I've got a very special guest. Miss Ellie, who's currently being a big old slug. Here she is. Ma'am. Ma'am. She says, no close up. Hey, Hermes, how it goes? She is so damn cute. What you sniffing, little girl? What are those paws doing, huh? You'd never know it, but she was yelling her little head off to get my attention. She said, Mother, pay attention to me. And then when I gave her attention, she goes, no, not like that. I love you. Are you my sweet girl? She's my baby. Goes bad? I don't know, Hermes. What's wrong? Sorry to hear that. I'm doing pretty fine. I got a couple happy little cats. Can't complain. Maybe up you. Okay. Boop boop. Go on, my dear. Boop. I will ready up now. And get my headphones back on. And if anyone wants to hop in, let me know. See, you say crossplay still isn't working. That sucks to hear. Hopefully it'll be fixed sooner rather than later. They might be holding off until after the event. Maybe it's the event that's messing with it. Who knows? But that's weird and annoying. And I'm sorry you're dealing with it. Okay, no flashlight for me. Yeah, I have over 300 syringes. I may as well use some. Or at least one. Let's do botany knowledge. Made for this. I'm thinking. You know what? This might be crazy. I'm gonna try it. You're realizing how bad the Switch is and the fact that you're broke and don't have know how you can money for laptop. Probably do some stuff. Grandparents want help with something, clean their attic, supposed to do something. No, dog side, sleeper property. They're calling. Oof. Well, I'll be honest. That second part sounds like a bit of I don't know. For me, that would be the main stressor. So I don't now. Obviously, I don't know your circumstances, so take this with a grain of salt. But I will say that this is just from personal experience. It's a lesson I wish I had learned earlier. Be careful about attributing feelings of stress to the wrong source. And what I mean by that is the brain doesn't always work in the order that makes sense. Generally, you would assume that the way something happens is you experience external stimuli. You then have an emotional response, whether positive or negative, to that external stimuli. That's like the logical way of putting it. However, that's not always how it works. Sometimes what'll happen is your body will be experiencing something, like feelings of stress. Actually, we should keep going. And then the brain will be like, damn, why am I feeling this way? Oh god. Oh. Anyway, sorry. I was actually talking about something that I think is very important and worth talking about, but alas, the Death Slinger was slinging death. Anyway, for example, you know, I'll even give a personal example, and I know that this is a bit off topic, but I still think it's just a generally good lesson for people to know. Sometimes I feel like my body decides to have the physical or physiological experience of anxiety, basically. Like I will get that tightness in my gut, like a tightness in my chest, a kind of uncomfortableness in my gut, maybe heavy breathing, that sort of thing. And upon experiencing that, the brain will literally be like, huh, I wonder what we're anxious about. And literally interpret those feelings as feelings of anxiety, even when they are not actually caused by anxiety. Maybe it's just your body deciding to have a funky day, you know? That happens. Point is, knowing that sometimes the things that the brain think are happening do not always line up with reality. I'm gonna be a stealthy little rat man because I think he might come back through that portal. If he does, I don't want to be in the middle of the unhook. I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna be Aaron Burr and wait for it. Okay, I'm assuming that Adam getting off that gen means that the slinger's over there. Nice. I feel like unhooking is like knowing when to unhook, but also, okay. I think a lot of people know when to unhook, but I think a lot of people don't know when to not unhook, or rather when to be hesitant about an unhook. It's not necessarily that not unhooking is the best decision in some cases, but it's more that sometimes not unhooking is the safer decision. That was good timing on his part. What? Anyway, to follow up though, Hermes, I will say, I think that, if you're saying that your grandparents, might need some help, around the place, I think that's definitely our solid, like, starting place, yeah, like, just any sort of little odd job that you can pick up, 20 bucks here, 40 bucks there, and just honestly saving, like, learn, kind of give yourself a monthly budget of, hey, this is the amount that I do want to spend on frivolous stuff, and this is what I don't. And that can really add up quick, especially, when you don't have, like, major bills, or you're not spending money on gas, that sort of stuff. Is he just gonna come over here? He should. I would. This is the gun I'd check. I am terrified, by the way. This is such a crappy area to take chase against a slinger at. I'm also just terrified that— okay, well, he's on you guys, but I was terrified that he was gonna have some sort of stealth perk and I was just gonna get yoinked off the gun. One totem located. No wonder he wasn't shooting his shots all willy-nilly like. I know a couple totem spawns on this map. Ooh, it's in Maine. Crap beetles. Oh, it was 7 gamer. I don't know what sort of gen spread we're looking at. Are they like all on the other side of the map now? They must be, because he's leaving. Oh wait, no, there's one. Is that one there? Where is he? That's a weird tear radius. I really want him to shoot me. Oh, is this basement? Okay, no, it's not. He might not be a headset gamer. Also, didn't they say that they fixed the Death Slinger bug with his aim? Because that does not look fixed to me. To answer your question, Hermes, with Devour, the way it works is the first time any sort of attack comes in, after you have your 3rd stack. So if he had shot anyone with his harpoon gun, we would have gotten alerted. but you don't get alerted until somebody actually is hit. Similarly, a single blade from Trickster will trigger the information. Basically anything will trigger it. I think someone getting stuck in a bear trap would trigger it against Trapper. As long as he doesn't have exactly a Wawa, I'm fine. Break, were you at the gen? Does he have like DMS or something? Is that what's going on? Wait, what are you doing over here, dude? Why were I wasn't. I should have. Never mind. Thank you for being over here, dude. Oh my god. I think I just figured out what it was that gave it to me. Oh wait, I thought I still- wait, I thought- oh my god, I thought I had metal up. Wait, that's so funny. I thought metal was up, that's why I was playing so overconfident. That is so funny. That might be the funniest thing I've ever done, actually. I only played so confident. Okay, so what happened was I got my third stack of metal when the harpoon pierced me. And then I took the hit. And that's how I got out. I was wondering what happened there. I was very confused. I now understand. GG's. Metal value, baby. Let's go. That was one of the more confusing moments I've had in a while with this game. That was close. Well, that was a fun match, actually. I think I'm gonna keep doing this build. This is kind of fun. Also, actually, perfect timing. Hey, Dave. I hope you're doing well. We absolutely have room. How goes? Speaking of which, I wanted to check my quests. Gonna hop out for a match. Sounds like a plan, Beatles. GG's. See you when you get back, if you want to. No pressure, of course. But how be it, Dave? Happy Halloween Eve. You know what? I'm actually gonna try a a similar type of build, but slightly different. I'm gonna put it on... Who has medkits? Who has medkits galore? Honestly, probably just Yui, but I want someone who's a little quieter. Then again, wasn't I just talking about how I feel like they, Actually, okay, let me explain. I feel like they shadow buffed the survivor noise levels, because I was recently playing as Yui, and I was shocked by how quiet she was. And then I noticed the same about Jeff. So I think that they did. Was there a 1 million blood point code recently? I don't think so. There was a code for, a variant of the Gal Pals banner, as well as a, I think it was an icon, but I'm not sure. But, if there was one for 1 mil, let me know, for sure. It may also be one that has been claimed, / is older. Ooh, that was actually a pretty quick, matchmaking. You know what? Instead of this, why don't I just bring a good med kit? Anyway, I'm gonna ask the same question that I've asked like 82 times, but that's because I'm just curious about everybody who's since joined. Anyone got any fun plans for a Halloween weekend, whether the day of or the days surrounding? Yes, no, maybe so. Can I live vicariously through you? I'm gonna be here with all y'all who want to be here as well. Haha. Tang, walla walla bing bang. Also, for those who missed it, and by missed it, I mean missed me telling you about it, Zubat, the streamer, known DBD streamer, officially found out about the fact that mystery offerings are not mysteries anymore. So I feel like it's going to make its way back to behavior sooner rather than later. Damn, Narc's gonna spoil it for everybody. All good, you're crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. No. You're 1 mil away from 20 mil, so close. Oh, wait. Oh my god, wait, Dave. I forgot you did mention that you had started, just saving above the cap. Remind me, is there a reason why, or are you just doing it for the vibes? Whoops. Sorry guys, enjoy the pain res, haha. Not pain res, okay. Zoom! Oh my god, she's based as fuck. That's so funny. No, but Saturday is your mom's birthday and the little sister who are twins' birthday party. Oh, that'd be fun. Enjoy. I hope you have some good cake. Is it Halloween themed or is that not their thing? 100% for the vibes. That is so funny. It's because Dave, originally I was gonna say, oh, if you're close to getting something with blood points, I'll bring blood point offerings next match. Lamowskis. Oh, this is gonna be rough, huh? I hope Meg knows what to do. I actually agree with what she's doing, by the way. I think this is the right move. Having 2 people up is better in this scenario. Ooh, I think she also had a sprint burst 99. Hell yeah. The nurse maintains her basedness. I'm just gonna reset myself. with my medkit. I think that's worth it here. If she, like, endorses calling my ass, then whatevs. I'm willing to accept that risk. Ooh, I'm taking her towards you. I'm sorry, Grape. I shouldn't have done that. I meant to run through and then do that, but I didn't. Oh no. Ruh-roh, Raggy. So, bad judgment call on my part. Bad judgment call on my part. Does she have nowhere to hide is the question. Oh, good try, Meg. It's okay. To the moon! Here, let me heal you. Hello, Wesky. How goes? I hope you're having a good one. Happy Halloween Eve. I have got no metal value. I mean, understandable. Nurse is not exactly the most metal killer. Well, that's actually a funny sentence. Come on, dude. Don't do it. Ah, I see she has that one perk. Honestly, understandable. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Uh-oh, Snema sisters. Hello. Okay. Yikes. Stressful. Whew. Hey, keep. Boy. Oh no, Dave. Dang, we don't even have this gen. I was really hoping we did. Unlucky. Oh my god, we don't have either of these gens, actually. That's crazy. What gens do we have to do that? Hold on, are they all just on the other side of the map? I'll just leave this game on this gen. Good try. But she spun herself right around, like the nurse. She spun herself right around. It is indeed Dave Wesky. The one, the only. Robin Meg does whatever a Robin Meg does. Throws a blank. Blang. That's like the sort of flashbang that Dracula throws. He goes blah, and then goes blang. Sounds like I'm doing the impossible quiz. Fatang. Mary Rose sat on a pin. Mary Rose. Ha 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 ha. Nice. I'm glad Meg and I are on the exact same page. We split the gens. We have a really solid gen split, actually. And she has proved thyself. Ooh, good luck, Dave. Good luck, Dave. Good luck, Dave. You'll have to loop the nurse to escape the curse. Except that, Hunter-riss. You didn't loop the nurse to escape the curse. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. Ooh. Hello, Rumble. How goes? Oh, I mean, partially true Hermes in the same breath, though. She was playing very polite. Ooh, I needed to not do that one. You know, that almost was a protection hit if she was injured. Is the other gate open? I have no idea. Oh no, it's not Lemowski's. Dang, she just did not expect us to commit here, huh? Hey, can I heal you? You baited! I'm sorry. I heard the blink and I panicked. I'm sorry. I actually feel bad about that. That was a genuine, like, fear response. Oh, GG's. And I am doing quite well, Rumble, thank you. I hope you are doing well as well. Wait, what's happening? Are you dying? Did you accept death or something? Why did you accept death? Great! No! Oh, she had Predator. That's interesting. That's a perk that I run on killers sometimes because I have no object permanence, and honestly, based. Wesky, you said you wanted to hop in, right? And if anybody else wants to join queue, just let me know. Having a wee bit of a chilly one, huh, Wesky? Yeah, it is definitely officially that time of year, huh? Let's see. Hey, welcome back, Beatles. Ooh, with a cinnamon roll. What kind? Like a homemade one? Cinnabon? Also, for those who haven't seen it, Meg is officially a P50. So I'm making some good progress on my current goal of get a handful of survivors to P25 and blah 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 blah. Everyone's P9, which is nice. You know what? I want to keep leveling Tori because I want more medkit supplies on her. I'm actually very low on medkit add-ons for her, and I don't like that. For obvious reasons. Oh, let me take off my flashlight, Lemowski's. Why are so many of these flashlights? There we go. What do I want to run? You know what? Why don't I go shopping? Guys, I'm gonna bring some chest stuff. I just said that I wanted add-ons for her, so I'm gonna get my add-ons, damn it. Uh-oh. Crap, I don't want this. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Ruh-roh. Oh well, I guess that's my build. I was gonna say, I don't actually need plunderers because I can just open chests with my key and get a guaranteed blue item. But, you know, I did not have time to change it, so at least I can use it to find the items. That is... It's not a wasted perk slot. About to wrap yourself up in 10 blankets, you're that cold. Well, do so. Do you have 10 blankets to wrap yourself in? I say go for it. Make yourself as warm and toasty as you can. No shame in it. Have a doctor's appointment tomorrow on spooky day. Oof, good luck. Hey, maybe they'll be handing out candy. Or floss. I actually had a doctor's appointment today. Yo, it's my boy. Sir, that was rude. How dare you go after an innocent Tory who's just trying to open a chest? Well, I'm dead. Lamowskis. Good job not throwing the pallet. That was actually really good. Turns out I should have just opened it with the key, but instead I tried to open it with my hands. My mistake. Also, this is tragic. This is my boy, my favorite boy to loot. And I'm squandering the opportunity. I would wave it. Ooh, okay. Okay, he does not come back based. There are gonna be 2 items in the chest by bus, but you won't really be able to. You won't get the aura because I guess open normally. Ooh, a beamer, fun. He doesn't have a hoarder, right? That would be crazy. Crap, I don't want to go for the grates right now. Because I want to use my specialist tokens on a better gen. Maybe I'll just go deposit them into a gen now. I am getting all the beamers, by the way. Whoops. That was actually really good bait, Dave. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but that was a really good bait. I see. He has unforeseen. I just figured that out. Okay. Guys, I am hashtag bad streamer mode for a minute. This gen is going to take a lot less time than he expects it to. Okay, so unforeseen, basically, Hermes, is the perk from the unknown, where when you kick a generator, your terror radius sticks on the generator, instead of on you. And unlike Trail of Torment, which is kind of similar, except it just gives you straight up undetectable for a period of time, it doesn't, like... it doesn't alert all of the survivors about it. Yo, purple beamer this time. Hell yeah, let's go, baby. Another beamer, love to see it. Ooh, do not want to step in that. Also, I'm realizing that the reason my great skill check completed the generator was because it removed charges. That's kind of funny. I was confused for a second, and I was like, damn, that was a lot of progress for a single great. Doi. I'm gonna run into the boon, whoever unhooks me. Oh, yeah, he's here. Ooh. Yeah, this is probably just gonna have to be a trade, unfortunately. Good luck, team. Oh, well, we were in a boon as well, Hermes. So that was 2 people healing at plus 100% speed. So yeah, that was a very, very fast heal for sure. Wonder what the fastest heal could be. I know that at one point Scott Jund was this was years ago, but he was experimenting with like different combinations of perks and medkits and add-ons and stuff, and it can get really, really fast is the answer. I will say though that the more healing perks you have, the less speed you gain relatively. As in, like, the first 50% bonus is going to do more relatively than, like, the fourth 50% bonus. You know what I mean? Oh no, I think I've been seen. I was not. Uh-oh. Guys, I'm dead as hell. I'm dead as hell. Good try, Wesky. GG's. So, shopping was not a success. It doesn't help that I got, like, oops, all beamers that match. Where is that luck when I'm playing 2v8? Hello? I'm gonna spend some blood points, guys. You guys finish up the match. GG's. I just need to spend some blood points. So I'm actually gonna enter #bad streamer mode and like fully lock in.
I have done differently.
Shush, Tori, I'm thinking. I need to lock in and get your blood points. Actually, you know what I still want to do? I haven't really looked at the rift. And I mentioned this last time I talked about the rift, that, train of thought gone. I just really haven't looked at it this time. I browsed it when it first came out, was wildly disappointed, and have not looked since. I probably am just gonna buy it because I have already completed it, so I will get my, RXLs back. So I'll probably do that next time. Hey, I see you have also joined me back at the campfire. Welcome, welcome. Actually, you know what? Why don't I do this? Who do I want to run this on? I'll run it on Sable.
This all feels very familiar.
Okay. Sorry, I was seeing how many presets I had blank at the moment. Okay. I just had it in my head and then it poofed. Actually, why don't we... actually, I'm gonna take back everything I just said. No, but... I just remembered that I had wanted to play around with using Sprint Burst out of the Void, because something that's kind of unique about the Void with regards to Sprint Burst is you can go into the Void with your exhaustion close to coming back, or even already back, and run around to your heart's content, take chase in the Void, and then when you come back out, you will have your Sprint Burst on demand, basically, if you are able to get out of the Void. It almost becomes like a reward for escaping the Void. I kind of want to play around with that, and I specifically think I want to play around with a survivor who is relatively easy to track with sound. So let's play Mikey K herself. Let's see, I might already have a sprint. Yeah, I was gonna say, I probably have a Sprint Burst based build on her already. Not really the one I want, though, so I'll just reset it. Sport. Cheese. Oh, game pulled away for Blood on the Clock Tower game. Oh, we'll have fun, Dave. Thank you for the match. Have a wonderful, wonderful time with your other game. Oh, if you want to, feel free to swing by tomorrow. We're going to be doing some more DBDing and probably some Faz as well. But take care and have a wonderful rest of your evening. Hey, welcome back, Darkness. I don't know. What did you miss? I don't know, we've just kind of been vibing. I've been gaming. I kind of just enter this fugue state where games just happen around me, and sometimes I participate. I'm currently trying to decide between two different builds. One of them is basically what I've been running, but with intent, which of course I have to remember my intent, and there's the issue. I want to try making use of the fact that when you enter the Void and you're close to being exhausted, you can run around with Sprint Burst in the Void, but because you're permanently exhausted in the Void, you're then able to Sprint Burst immediately upon leaving the Void. So option one is basically having a build entirely designed around running into the Void while close to being exhausted, taking chase in the Void for a while, then fleeing the Void and managing to Sprint Burst away and escape undetected. Basically just vanish like a thief in the night. Option one. Option two has oh, I remember what option two is. Option two is basically playing around with the new tambourine perk. So I guess those are the options. And Darkness, you can pick. Do you want a build based around me playing a tambourine, or a perk based around me disappearing like a thief in the night? Also, Grape, you just gotta re-ready because when Dave left, it canceled your ready. Huh? So basically, you have a 50-50 choice. You don't have to know what it means. Either I play a build based around escaping, like a thief in the night, vanishing undetected, or a build with a tambourine. Escape, you got it. Just remember, you don't play the game. No, that's exactly what makes you the perfect person to decide. You know what? Let's actually level Rebecca a bit. Get some event offerings on her. Because when you're 13 and you're singing songs... Sorry. I don't know. I started that knowing it was gonna crash into a wall. You have no idea what I've done. I don't have the time. All good. And hey, if you ever have any questions, feel free to ask. Like, even if you think that it's a basic thing that is, like, if you're like, it doesn't matter, like, it's probably a base thing, and I'm more than happy to explain anything about this game. I have a particular brand of brain rot that, just lets me get super into certain things. Let's see, who did I set up the Thief in the Night build on? I think it was Mikey K. Yeah, it was. I'll bring streamers. An apology for my cringe syringe. Next month, get to see the new killer. Any ideas? I think that there are some tentative leaks for who they think might be the new killer. And I'm not really going to share them because I know some people really don't like leaks, slash they want to just remain spoiler-free. But I do think that there are some theories out there. Do I want to watch more Sam and Colby? Oh, is that where you've been, Darkness? Oh my gosh. Fun fact, by the way, I know that sometimes my my laugh just randomly cuts out with one very particular laugh of mine, and it just remembering that happens while I'm laughing is such a buzzkill. I'm just like, damn. I'm just like silently chuckling to myself from their perspective sometimes. Tragic. When is next PTB? I think it's Tuesday, Wesky, but I might be wrong. Fluffy also came up and bothered you, I see. How dare he? Hello, AK. How goes? Ever think about charging my phone? Never. It continues to exist out of pure spite. Ooh, Mr. Kaneki. Oh, I got stuck on the tree. Oh, and he has bad ping. He does not have bad ping. That's crazy down then. Okay, Pain Res Ruin. Oh no, he does have bad ping, okay. Got me accidentally running into him. Lamau. Ooh, is that eruption slash Okay, well it's not EMS at least. Well, he is not a pallet kicker, huh? Oh, this is not where I wanted to be. Sorry, I'm trying to leave here. She's gonna get pain rezzed again. Oh yeah, I love that. So they didn't get rid of kidnap tech? Okay. Okay. Cool story, bro. Yeah, unless you have do you have a healing build? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, unless you have a healing build, you should probably get on a gen, but then I remember that you probably do. Nice. You know what? Go work on a different gen, maybe. This is a gen to solo, because we already popped one on the side of the map. Yeah. Ooh, that's fascinating that I'm the only Deathhook gamer and I am Deerstalker, at least down to Tithing Shays. That is a me problem if I've ever heard one. But that was actually a great chase from Dwight. That was exactly what we needed. I really considered using my sprint first there. Has he been pain res? He hasn't. Oh god, he has aura on me. I'm dead. Oh, good try. right, I forgot the killer had bad ping too. Okay. What time is it? Guys, next match is gonna be our final game of the evening. It is just about 9:30. Tomorrow is Halloween. I'm gonna be honest, this Halloween is high-key scuffed compared to last year. I'm gonna be honest, October wound up being kind of a weird month for me.
Give me a chance. It would be your most
Without going into too many details, I wound up just we're gonna do one more grape if you wanted to hang out for one more. It is totally up to you. But long story short, October was a weird month. I had some, just some personal stuff, in various levels, but I still do Halloween is genuinely, like, my favorite holiday, so I want us to have a good time. I'm planning on starting early tomorrow. I don't exactly know the time, but all of Halloween weekend, we should be doing some early streams. Gonna be doing some Dead by Daylight, gonna be doing some Phasmophobia. Maybe we'll try some Repo or something like that. Maybe do some other spooky or spooky adjacent games. And yes, Hermes, I will be live. Starting tomorrow, you work 7 days in a row. No rest for the wicked, Darkness. Good luck. That sounds exhausting. Tis the season really catching up, huh? That is truly the worst part about working, during the holidays is holiday hours. Going out for Halloween? Nope, I will be, gaming. Why did I stream Tuesday? Was this the week I took Saturday off? I think I wound up having to cancel stream, or we had some scuffed streams or something like that. Anyway, guys, we're gonna be doing one more. If anyone wants to hop in for LG, just let me know. Yeah. If you get it, you're gonna be using mods. Yeah, there are a couple mods that I'm interested in, but I also have not followed the game at all since, like, its first month of release. Gunrak, you begged your soup to switch a day out so you could have at least one day. Yeah, the fact that they didn't/couldn't, is that like a staffing issue, or are you guys just, like, relatively low staffed, or is it just truly all hands on deck? But Grape, I'm gonna assume that you're just done for the evening, so thank you for the matches, gamer. GG's. Ooh. One second. Okay, there we go. I love the skin for Tori. I'll be the shirt I'm not super knocked out about. I wish it just had a more not even more traditional shirt, but more traditional shirt cut. The pants I could take or leave. I love the jacket, love the boots, with the fur, Low staff was really high, but she quit for something better. Ugh. Yeah, that's truly one of the unfortunate parts of retail as well, just in the sense of high turnover rate equals staff that is there being worked to the bone, because there's a good chance they'll end up leaving anyway, so get as much value as possible in the meantime. There are some highs in retail, but definitely some systemic issues, to say the least. I genuinely don't think I could handle working for, like, a big company. Really, the main retail that I have done, the first was a locally owned liquor store, actually a chain of liquor stores, but they were locally started, and then the people who owned the business expanded to multiple locations, but it's still like a family-run thing. And the other, which was my most recent job, was at a engraving and embroidery shop. I also will not be doing this build again. Which was owned by a local actually a woman who had owned a different retail business for over 20 years, and then she expanded to a couple other things. I lost my train of thought. Guys, this is LG. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, that's right, Wesky. That's right. Yeah, Sunday I had my family thing. Quick question: why you guys celebrate Halloween? Like, if you mean from a literal standpoint of, like, me personally, why do I participate in the cultural celebration of it? Because I find it to be a lot of fun. I guess I was kind of briefly talking on this before. When I was a kid, I was definitely in the weird kid category, pretty much at every stage of my existence, for better and worse. And Halloween was, like, weird kid paradise. It was one of the few days where having something that is considered like quirky or atypical as an interest is something that you could actually make into something cool, you know, like. And I've talked about before that the two places that I grew up were in Southern California, in the Los Angeles area, not Los Angeles prime, but in the valley actually, and then the suburbs of New Jersey. And I've specifically talked about how being the weird kid in LA is miles preferable to being the weird kid in suburgatory New Jersey. Because one, people are mean to you, but, like, they'll still include you in stuff, and, like, you're not the weirdest thing around. People have parents who are in the mob. People have parents who host American Idol, you know? There are weirder, stranger, more atypical things. Suburbs of New Jersey, there ain't much going on, and once that target's applied, you're not getting it off. I don't really know where this story's going. I just kind of started rambling. This is why I end around 9:30, because 9 o'clock is when the words start getting jumbled. 9:30 is when the filter takes a break. It goes from catching like 90% to 10%. It's not that bad. Like 90% to 50%. That was horrifying. I'm dead. Sir, that's my second favorite shoulder. Ooh, dressing up as Wesker tomorrow? That'll be fun. For those who missed it, after I had a doctor's appointment today, I was gonna run into a department store to see if I could throw, like, just to see if one of those off-the-rack costumes stood out to me. I Googled to see if there was a Spirit Halloween nearby. There wasn't. So I found a Target, drove to the Target, pulled into the parking lot. Spirit Halloween in the same parking lot. Surprise. So I went to the Spirit Halloween, and there actually wasn't too much there that I was really into. Ayo, based Wesker. I could tell I'd been seen. I seem you syringed. There's a generator into story, by the way. That's what I was waiting for. This gamer is probably freaking out, but don't worry, I got you. I love Sprint Burst. I can't aim for shit, Lemowskis. Is that another Pog log? I'm sorry. That was crazy. Oh, jeez. God, unironically, one of my favorite versions of my own skill expression that let me restart that sentence. The skill expression for Survivor that I am the most proud of is learning how to shift tech shack. Being able to vault that window more than 3 times, anytime I accomplish it, actually just makes me feel so good about my Survivor gameplay. It is genuinely just one of the things that makes me the most proud of my own gameplay. I said that like the same thing like 4 different ways, but it's true. Yo, base to Bubba with a single perk gamer. He was terrifying. GG's. Huh, on that note, guys. That's gonna be our final game of the evening, and I am gonna wrap things up. Because I'm really hoping to get up early and run to the mall to get a bonus piece of my costume that I decided on. Warning, I don't really think any of y'all are gonna... Some of you might find it funny. I think it's one of those things that's gonna make me laugh more than anything. But good night, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. It means the absolute world that you choose to spend your Halloween Eve here with me, Marcus. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you guys around. Sorry, I'm actually checking to see if Fluffy is live right now, but is not. He'd mentioned that he might, so I wanted to see, and if so, I was gonna raid out, but alas. Thank you guys so much. Again, my name is Marcus. I stream most nights, other than Tuesdays. I am going to be putting out a new official schedule in the coming week, along with when we are going to be starting our Danganronpa playthrough, which I have played before, but many of you have not. Early streams the next few days for Halloween weekend. A scuffed costume, but in a fun way, hopefully. Until then, good night, Spooky Nugs, Wesky, Billalord, Hermes, Beagles, Darkness, anyone else who might be hanging out. I know there are more of you, but I'm going to stop saying names because I know I'm going to leave people out. Thank you so much. It means the absolute world you choose to spend your time here. And I'm gonna go before I repeat myself a million more times. So long and thanks for all the fish, guys. Peace. Or, you know, live long and prosper.